Ni manibi yani ya mo you know them well. And the nabi Jesus Christ knows that. Iwe. Wabeni ko 18. Somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Sama man. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Sama man. Same pokana no kind. It's Jesus Christ. Now be the best na aim. Then if no one high. No one nama up ya beer. Emianu nwanari, omona nika abioy, be manja, be na geli no sake dose to my meli weather. Hail Mary Tao, that's a highly favor. The Lord is with thee. Blessed the thou among women. Behold, thou shalt conceive in the womb and bring forth a son that shall call his name Jesus Christ. Omona na agati of your Isa. And Mary na dona geli. Oh yes, no head. Benana mienya na me mahopia. Ageli na do wika me Mary odio no one gana wana sunu. E Mary na gini we kesunu dame venosa kwa leju. Iwe, can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Sama man. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Sama man. Let the next you're not be. It's just so Christy. Usama ni swanya. Niga arohada. But on back dead you're not beg a kelly. Kariobo is a day. Amunye no my day. Uno is a yeah. Imosoro is a honor to one ya. Evani agelina to say to Mayana Webe. For also us. A child digs born. Digs day. In the city of the king, Tamiha, I'm a man, so what I be in your nomana. Ian Kegi, Papa Gaga, Bobby Gaxin, Etene, and Ogona, Etene, and Ogona. Open my bed, Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Sama man. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas. Can I hear you? Sama man. What? It's a many more Jesus Christ no man. And then I know. No yeah, if I say ya nyogi, wuki no give wefa. Kupo. Hey manibi yayi. Nye kweji ni mayaba buge. No demwe and then I be Jesus Christ no isa. Wayabuge o. Figi. Saga.
Dark Side Theater.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jobran Idele-Ero show. We are back again. It is the 7th of November, the year 2020. A moment ago, it was announced that Joe Biden has been elected to the seat of the President of the United States of America. I want to say congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, his Vice President-elect. Together, they're going to bring us all together as one in America and to lead us in the next 4 years. Once again, congratulations, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the Vice President-elect. We are here to discuss about the Edo agenda, and I am still waiting for my guests to show up. And while we are doing that, I'm going to bring you some music for you, so that before you come, you will not get bored. But in the meantime, I ask everyone to please share this program. Share the program to your friends and all your contacts, so that they can be part of the program as well. Do not forget, this is an exclusive show. Today we're going to be discussing a lot about what's going to be happening in the next 4 years of our amiable Governor Godwin Noerase Etwa Obaseki and his deputy. So please share the program. Share the program now. Thank you.
Gele no yo gwazu usada. Gele yo gwazu usada. To kwa pagi no. Ona mi otono kwere na kwa o. Ona mi otono kwere na kwa go lunga ne no mi otono sina kwa. No pagi ya me omo. Pero pagi ya me omo. Inya danu samo ya wa ya dan yo me o. Eba mo pose na na mi wa ke no boni masameji. Ake na bone do sameji ga do sameji. Wala wo ke na bi obo we ye. E na bi obo we ye. Na we ya sa ya ke na meje. Wa ga sa ya ke na meje go bode la so pe ni. O da ba du so. O da pe o. O bi ogwete ya wu. Gele no bi ogwetu so da pe. Oda mi o bí ẹgbẹ́tẹ̀ yà wò. Gele no bí ogwetu so da pe. Ẹni ọ̀nà bò bí ẹgbẹ́tẹ̀ wáyà. Ọmọ rẹ̀ adúlé mà adé ọ̀nà rẹ̀ gà mí ẹ̀wọ̀ pọ́n. Oga mi e bokma onyemo nyemo tawa no duwe ma o. Onyemo nyemo tawa no duwe ma. Oga iga duwe gi ave nena mi e bokma. Uwa mage ori onyo ni duwe ma o. Uwa mage me ori iwe do ga ni duwe ma o. Bala wo isa. Amana mami do back mo ge no gi meti. Obi okwete wa ya so po mami lo ya mwe no taxe. Amana mami po back mo ge no gi meti o. Ala wa giaga sa me ya ge. Wa giaga sa me ya ge na me yo biak mo do wa ya do. Wa do go ku pa no pa ma so e. Ana po ti o pa e no e me go. Ana wala teme enuri ge so me mo. Ini ya we me ne tera mi. Ati eri aga ati na no fe yo pa mi so. O we lare. Ino de mo po yete. Enu to sane shoti. Ade yin gari gonu. Yin gari gonu. Enu ya bi ebere. Te bo wa were. O wa nu were. Ade o ma ti asa were pe. O wa ni gbe. Obi ogbete ya o.
Kele no bi ogbe suku so tape.
Obi ogbe na bi pe. Ana bi pe gari o wa. Ana ya bi ebere. Uwe natana. Asi ada fenare. Asi apa na ware. Ana do ta ma o. Ose mele no se me. Owi yin ye peji. Yen kwali weso. Yen ya we mi ne ti. Ana bi pa ye ko. Ana kuntigi o muladia. Ana muno fi e. No ya we me ne bi ye. Ana de pe tai. Owo ge mi la no ro. We ri a o yan ni re. Yen to bi e ga bi ona kwe. Oti en no re. Na do nego. Ana bi e pe pa. Ana bi e pe gari o wa o. Ana bi e pe gari o wa. Eje ne ma gbon je o. Agbon ri sa me ya me ante. Agbon ri sa me ya gege na me yo. Na da me ni dia ko. Gele no mami do back on ameti.
What time is it now?
O ma wa ro no te ya. E do pa o. Ai ga do elele. Ade si e koko. Agbon ri do e.
Are you having at the same time with Nigeria?
Eri aye ge ne ma ko. Eri aye o. Eri aye ge ne ma ko. Agbon zagbon ti ba ko. Mare agbon pa ge no bi zagbon ti. Agbon zagbon ti. Agbon zagbon ti o. Eso ga iwa were.
Oh, no.
Owe ti
I
e
know
je
what
gere o.
to say.
Ti e ka iri de mi e ri o to bo wa. Ti e ka iri de
Oh, wow.
mi e di mo
I
za.
started anyway. Yes, I'm live.
Itagbo e wo se mi. Adapin o. Obi agbete ya o.
Kele no bi ogbe suku so tape.
Adapin. Obi agbete ya o.
Kele no bi ogbe suku so tape.
No bia e u no rua. O ma no mami do bagba meti. O ta pane be ya wa ni mama o. Ni mami e na te mama ko.
No quiero no ruo. No mami do boro meti. Hoy sa pane fe yo ya ni mama. Ni mami e que na mi mama.
O ma no bia e u no kedero akia. O ma no mami no gbe no kwenu bia pe. Agbon ma fo e ti ge no mo bo pe we. Agbon ma fo e ti no ge no mo bo pe we. Musa ni ra bo we ma ri ge. Bo ga ta ti ri e ni no ame pe. Bo ga ta ti ri yo bo no ma ne gi me ije ki. Bo we ga i me go. Mama no bia e u ba ko no ki gele ru agia. Mama no mami do bo ya me yo. Oi sa pane pe ya wa ni mama. Ni mami e ke na de ku mama ku.
No quiero no ruo. No mami do boro meti. Hoy sa pane fe yo ya ni mama. Ni mami e que na mi mama.
Mama no quiere uno ruo que abajo. O sea la Yotana Guarani Managua, Yotana Guarani Managua, ni mame na de umama ko. Na mieke na simabo. Mama no mami no ruae no when de mudia. O sala gi mami ala go abete. O sa pane bena ya wa ni mama. Ni mami ke na mi umama ko.
No quiero Mama mi to go no meti. Oi sa pane be wa ya ni mama. Ni mami ke na mi mama ko.
Oga iga ye dio sa ne la me. Egi me ni ga ye come o. Apa mo sa we na wa le ne wo. Ni mami na be u mama ko.
No quiero
no mami do back my home TV na mo ya me tigele ya me tiyo o sa mi to no kwera ni mama na kwa mama no mi to no kwera na kwa dai me de na ki kwa sa ma no mi to no se dai me de na ki kwa sa ma no kwa yo to no si o sa pa na pe na ya wa be ni mama o mama no ke uno ke le ra ya no mami do ba me go o sa pa na pe na ya wa ni mama ni mami ke na mi mama
no quiero mami do go no meti. Oi sa pa na pe ya ni mama. Ni mami ke na mi mama ko.
mama no ke uno ke le ra ke mama no mami do ba me yo o sa pa na pe na ya wa ni mama ni mami ke na mi mama
No quiero mami do go no meti. Oi sa pa na pe ya wa ni mama.
Yeah, we are still here waiting for our guest to show up. And please bear with us, stay with us, and keep enjoying the music. The first music that I played on introduction was by Ken, Saint Ken Ayola. Ken Ayola is a gospel singer from Edo State, Nigeria. He's a gospel rapper and a gospel singer. That was the new album he had that just came out. And that's going to be through the Christmas celebration. You will enjoy the music. And you just heard from Omelu. So stay with us and keep enjoying the music. As soon as my guests arrive, then we will start the show from once again, I say congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the president and the vice president elect, to confirm the date. United States of America. My name is Joe Brown, Idele-Ero. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Joe-Ero 100. That's our YouTube channel. You will sit back, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That's and always continue to follow us on Facebook.
ema pumeria ni nyuni ma dosio. Oga itidako, oidoga wemio. Na mieke na doga tia omai. Ekpa ma venia, ota punyo eu. Ekpa ma venia, igota punyo eu. Bega kao, baby ya poni. Ota me no mi jeme. Mama no nyese na ba to gota, ota odion. Porunya no maula no paso. Pese go sagi we pese o. Yo no mueve galleria. Evena ya cogiani. Yo no mueve galleria. Evena ya cogiani. Yo no mueve galleria. Bueno porunya no manu pese o. Bueno zapola no zapo neme we. Zapo neme we. O se me no que va me. Saboneme we wota de wota o. Wota de wota o saga punye o. O pasa ne rage. O ya dalu mi mejo. Pano ke ba mi mi no sa epe. O ta ge we. Pano ke ba mi mi no sa epe o ta ge we. Ma ge ka go pone ge yo se. Aga ba pe wota. Otagare, agabe pe odaru. Ota odion wo. Ota do. Ota anye se agabe goto. Ota do. Ota do. Ota anye go agabe goto. Ota do. Agawe mi no mana sa ye moto. Agabe sa ye ina sa ye yo do.
I'm gonna bring you.
Etagare no mi jaga jo. Etagare.
To wait
and
the show. Music of flavor.
Hiring is challenging, especially for key roles.
Finding the right people is a very difficult task. ZipRecruiter finds us the best people.
Mr. Flavor for the dancer. Another one.
Flavor, baby, enjoy the music. Enjoy
Give
the
it to
show.
them. Now you. Original root by Mr. Flavor for the dancer.
Baby Nayoka, I want to know what's up. Your honey pot in my number one in town. If you cooking, I cook up, begin I cook. Anywhere she enter, baby, they cause casala. Baby more, sweetie more, honey more, baby more. African flamingo, Ruana Plaku, Uwabu Wachuku, electric fire lady, fire baby fire. You know neck, Ekaite, you know neck. Asobodo Ibo Indianapolis, Miami, Conefe Gucci, Prada, designer, corner, yeah. Anywhere she enter, baby, they cause casala. Baby more, sweetie more, honey more, baby more. African flamingo, electric fire lady, fire baby fire. You know neck, Ekaite, you know neck. In your bum, you know neck. to step like the net, oh. Oh, yeah, baby, show them, oh, yeah, baby, show them. Make your back, oh, make you do the talking. Baby, show them, oh, yeah, baby, show them. I someone a yoga, sweetie mo, honey mo, baby mo, African flamingo, Ruayana Pioku, Uwabu Wachuku, electric fire, baby, fire, baby, fire. You know neck, Ekaite, you know neck. You know neck, my Carolina. You know neck, baby na yoga. You know neck, Ekaite. You know neck, you know neck, my Carolina. You know neck, baby na yoga.
Yaka, yaka, yaka.
You're my favorite granddaughter. Well, I can say that because there's
on the microphone.
No one else listening.
Hi. Hey. How's my favorite cousin doing?
I'm online shopping.
When you see a woman with a bishaka, you gonna know. Are you ready now? Let me go, shoulder.
Some say them be white, them be red, but we all created by one God. Some say them be white, them be green, tama me bagi kele beba. Kemi kemi nuri diga kingwa ya ya go samena. Egena mami ya go, agitwa mi na to ya gwi. For the life that I'm living, I say, Baba God you too much. No wonder Timaya they sing say, Ogologoma, eh, Ogologoma, 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 eh. They say I know where me, my we do ma. Wadegi ga heke no saye ya we do. Wadegi ga heke no sayo ya we do. They say I know where me, my we do. La baba ora me, yo pa we my yagi o. He wadegi ga heke no saye ya we do. He wadegi ga heke no sayo ya we do. They say I know where me, my we do. La baba ora me, yo pa we my yagi o. They say I ain't Baba my we do. Osaloboa created mankind to love each other. So tell me why we gonna fight each other. Osaloboa doga gbonu ke mo e. Oke na gido ya bale gbedo ya kokpe gbebe na tun. They say I ain't Baba my we do. For the life that I'm living, I say Baba God it too much. No wonder Timaya they sing say Ogologoma, eh, Ogologoma, 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 eh. They say I know where you are me, my we do. They ga heke no saye ya we do. Iwa they ga heke no sayo ya we do. They say I know where you are me, my we do. Oh la baba ora me, yo pa we my yagi o. Iwa they ga heke no saye ya we do. Iwa they ga heke no sayo ya we do. They say I know where you are me, my we do. La baba ora me, yo pa we my yagi o. They ga heke no saye ya we do. Iwa they ga heke no sayo ya we do. They say I know where you are me, my we do. Oh la baba ora me, yo pa we my yagi o. Iwa they ga heke no saye as they hurt my people. This song is a unity song. When I make with Jake together now, do one love my people. I don't get the one where I did for inside though.
All right, that was Influence Akaba. Once again, I'm still waiting for my guests to show up. There was a little error in the publication for time because the time has changed right here in the US, and the same thing happened in the UK. So there was a mistake on the time publication for this show. So some of my guests kind of missed the show for now, but they're going to show up. It's like about an hour short of time. So, but we're still not going to miss the show. We're going to continue. In the meantime, I am going to introduce the topic for today. The topic is actually the agenda, certain agenda for the Edo State. Our governor, our state governor, Governor Noelase Obaseki, has been elected and mandated to represent the state, to be the governor of the state in the next 4 years. So he has done pretty well, and that's the reason why he was given a mandate. To whom much is expected. I mean, to whom much is given, much is expected, actually, you know. So the people of Edo State are expecting a whole lot from the governor. They are expecting a lot from the governor, and we hope that he will not disappoint the people. And the way he started, we expect it to even do more this time around. And that's why we are here today to discuss about the expectation of the people from our amiable governor. You know, so the stakeholders right now, both the PDP and the APC, you remember that in the last term he represented the APC. Now he's in the new party, the PDP. But as a governor, he doesn't have a particular section of the people to govern. So therefore, he's going to put aside his political party, APC or PDP. But he is here to lead and to govern the people generally. So in a way, even though he's representing PDP, but he's going to set all the politics aside and bring the people together, you know, so that he can move the state forward. I am proud of him. I know he can do it. He has done it in the past, let me just call it about 3 years, because for 1.5 years there was a battle. The state became a battleground for the Godfather and the rest of them to claim it. But to God be the glory, they were resisted. And our state is back to normal. It is back to the peaceful state that we have always known it to be. Edo State, the heartbeat of Nigeria. It didn't just get that name like that, just like that. No. Edo State is the heartbeat of Nigeria. So the governor is there to lead us to the next level. And he has started very well, even though he has not been sworn in. Information reaching us out here shows that the governor is ever ready. He's anxious to actually get sworn in so he can take up the mantle of leadership and take the state to the next level. Everybody who knows the governor, he's not a man of many words. You know, he doesn't talk too much, and he is always coming up with ideas, good ideas, you know, for the state, for the people of the state, for the people of Edo State. The good ideas, he shared with his deputy governor that they are working together, you know. I mean, I have never seen the governor and his deputy so cooperative. You know, they're very, very close, and they understand themselves, and that's the reason why they are actually prepared, and that's the reason why the people gave them the mandate to lead us, because they know that they are capable. Today I've seen on social media everywhere they're showing it that the governor and the deputy and many of their aides have gone out there to start doing clean up. Oh, that's amazing. You know, he has humbled himself, and they humbled themselves to come out and handle, you know, broomsticks. They handle cleaning materials to clean the state. Oh my God, that is wonderful. I know some people may say that, oh, they just pretending or whatever. No, I mean, they are doing it from the bottom of their heart. I'm going to say, God bless our governor, Godwin Noegase Etwa Obaseki, and the deputy, Mr. Philip Shuaibu, Honorable, Right Honorable Philip Shuaibu. So we just pray that God continue to guide you guys, give you wisdom, and so that you can be able to, and again, to give you a good head and strength to lead the people to the next level. A lot of good things are coming out of Edo State. We've heard here in the diaspora that the Ogbamudia Stadium was lighted up 24 hours. And the people, you know, the environs, the people in the neighborhood, they have equally tested for the first time in many decades 24-hour supply of electricity. That is amazing. That's wonderful. We want to say thank you to our governor for that great job, you know, and because no one has ever actually come close, apart from the time of our late Samuel Ogbamudia and Ambrose Folonsho Ali. They were the ones that actually performed close to what Governor Obaseki is even doing now. We just pray that God give him the strength to do more for the state, that we will enjoy the dividend of democracy. Yes, again, we are still waiting for the arrival of our guest today to join me on this special discussion. You know, so I expect that, you know, all of you should please share this program. Like I said, I apologize for the mess up of the time. Those in the UK were expecting that it is going to be like 6:30, but they've changed their time, and it is supposed to be like 5:30. So that was, you know, some technical mistake right there. But they're going to come up, join me on the show. In the meantime, I'm going to bring to you once again Christmas time music by St. Ken. St. Ken Eyorai is a great Benin gospel artist. You know, he's a rapper, he's a singer. He has done this again for the Christmas time. Remember, next month is December, where the bells will go jingle again, you know. So St. Ken Eyorai is here with Christmas time. Enjoy the music.
It's seven ni mo bi Jesu Christi normal. Ega beta o. Ni mani bi ya yi ya bobu bi no demwe. E de na bi Jesu Christi no isa. Iwe. Wa pe mi ko 18. It's celebrate 18. Open my bed Yahoo. Somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas time. Christmas time. Can I hear you? Christmas time. Sama man. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emata. Christmas time. Christmas time. Can I hear you? Christmas time. Sama man. Same pokana no kai. It's Jesu Christ. Enebe no one high, no one no ma up ya beer, Emian Wanari, or Monanica Abioy, the mancha, they na Kelly no Sakedo said to my Mary Weather, Hail Mary Tao, that's a highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed the Tao among women, behold, thou shalt conceive in the womb, and bring forth a son that shall call his name Jesus Christ. Omonana, Agati of your Isa, and Marina Donna Kelly. Oh, yes, no head, and a name, and I'm a mahopia. Agelina do Vika, Mary, or you no one egana when a suno. A Marina Gilly, Kesunu Dame, Venosa, Qualeshi. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emma, Christmas. Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Samame. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emma, Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Samame. Legend on a beat, it's just so crazy. Usomani swamia, Niga Rohada, Bason Vected, and Nabega Kelly, Kadiopo is a day, Amunia Nomade, Uno is a gay, Imosogo is a honor to Wonyanya, Ebani Agelina to say to Mayana Webe, for unto us, a child digs born, digs day, in the city, observing the king, Tameha, Amemana, Niswo Wagagi in Yanomana, Ian Kegi, Wakabegaga, Bobegaxima, Etene, and Ogogono, Etene, and Ogogono. Open my bed, Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emma, Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Samame. Can somebody tell me what time is it? Christmas time. You need to tell me what time is it? Christmas time. Emma, Christmas. Can I hear you? Christmas. Samame. What? It's a many more Jesus Christ, no man. And then I know. No, yeah, if I say I know, Wuki no give over. Ukupo. Hey, Manibi Yayi. Miekweyi. Ni Mayaba Buge. No, them way. And then I be Jesus Christ, no, sir. Mayabuge. Figi. Sarah.
Dark Side Theater.
Oh
bijo. Ota otio wani wo wa kena ya jonio. Zaga boye o getopa. O zaga boye o. Zaga boye o. Wano kema pa mi no sa ese o zaga boye. Pa wa pa mi ama o zaga boye o. Ema soronia ilena ko. Oga se koko. Arrive ga muisaki. Ebe biga yo. Oga muisaki. Rien sur pas craquer la vie sur wedding. Rien sur pas craquer la vie sur wedding. Et ma pouveria, et ma pouveria, et ma pouveria ni ma tosio. Oga itako, oi doga wenyo. Na miete na doga tia omai. E pa ma venia, ota punyo. E pa ma venia, igota punyo. Vega kao. Otame no mi jeme, oma no nyese na me te bota, ota odion.
Aganyese na me te bota, ota aganyiko na me te bota.
Wani porunya na manu pa semo, wana porunya na maula nu pa so. Sagiwe wepese o yori onwe we gajeria ebe na yako gani yori onwe we gajeria ebe na yako gani yori onwe we gajeria na porinya no manu pese o bueno zapola no zapo neme we o se me no ke ba me zapo neme we wota de wota o wota de wota o saga ponye o Opasa nerage. Oya talu ni medio. Wana kena pa mi no sa epe. Otage wefu. Wana kena pa mi no sa epe. Otage wefu. Mage ka go pone ge yose. Aga ba pe buta. Otagare aga ba pe buta. Ota onyo wo.
Ota do. Ota anyese aga pe buta.
No me llega yo mare, ete omo me llega yo mare o. Aquí más mensaje yo so. Aquí más mensaje yo so. Y ete omo me llega yo mare o. Ete omo me llega yo mare o. Dame no vi que me. Agañese gaga ba kwele gota o. Ota odio o. La con el video. Me fama, me calama. Papá, no palimate, me que no que anamio. No palima coco, me no que anamio. No gayusar el ima, no que anamie. Ayusar o lobiosa, ahí cobio isao. Ayusar o lobiosa, ahí cobio isao. Mamá, me galite me. Sala, bobo. No ayudar o yo y saque que no vio. Acaba de la gota o yo.
Agañese a que gota yo. Agañiko a que gota yo.
No ni se acaba que le gota o yo.
Agañese a que gota yo. Agañiko a que gota yo.
Leo la que no quiere u. No ayudar o yo y sabe.
That was the music of Omego once again. I'm still expecting my guest to join me. I'm expecting Ronnie Jacobs from the United Kingdom. Like I said, there was an error in the publication. We made some error in the time, forgetting that the time has been moved forward in the UK. So that's how we missed the time. However, I'm going to continue the discussion here before he joined me. Like I said, we are trying to set the agenda for Edo State, our state in Nigeria. Remember the Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy, Right Honorable Philip Shaibu, have been out early today to do cleaning in the street of Benin City. You know, they were cleaning, you know, I mean, setting an example for the people that cleanliness is next to godliness. The governor has, you know, made a bold step, and we want the people to follow that. We want the people to understand that, you know, so it is good to clean up. It's good to clean up, you know, clean after you, whatever, you know, mess that has been made, you have to clean it up. So, please join hands with the governor. Don't be behind. Don't stay behind. You know, don't be that person who criticizes without offering the solution. The governor doesn't know it all, but he is going to do his best to ensure that the people of Edo State enjoy the dividend of democracy, that they are happy. You know, that's what matters, you know. So we want you to join the moving train, and that is taking us to the next level in Edo State. You just, everybody all over the world, we had what happened today in America, that there was, you know, a landslide, I call it a landslide victory over the incumbent governor, incumbent president, sorry. I was talking about Governor Obaseki, but now we're talking about United States of America. The incumbent president lost to the former, the vice president to Obama, Joe Biden, who is now today pronounced the president-elect of the United States of America, the 46th president. We know that if the leadership does not perform to the satisfaction of the people, guess what? They use the power of the ballot to change the dynamics. That's what happened today. The election was actually done on Tuesday, but the results were being counted, but we finally had a winner, you know, so who is the person of Joe Biden, that is going to lead the United States and the rest of the world leaders also to bring a peace and a unity to not only to our country in America, but to everywhere in the world, you know. So we are happy. We are still congratulating the president-elect Joe Biden. We are praying to God to give him the wisdom to lead us, you know, also to the next level. That's it. So coming back to our state, Edo State in Nigeria, we are expecting the governor to be sworn in on the 12th as scheduled, and once that happens, we know he's going to go straight to work. And like I said, to whom much is given, much is expected. So we have all given him overwhelming victory at the polls. The people at home, and especially those of us in the diaspora, we all work around the clock tirelessly. We put in our resources to ensure his victory. Now that he has gotten that, And maybe, I mean, by the grace of God, it's going to be sworn in on the 12th of November to take us to the next level. We expect a lot from him. First of all, is to pray that God give him the wisdom to bring everybody together, because like I said, as a governor, is not a governor of the PDP alone or the governor of the APC. He is the governor of the people of Edo State in Nigeria. So that's number one thing. He has to bring the people together, both those who are aggrieved, those who are disgruntled, those who feel that okay, well, they were once marginalized or something anyhow. So and those who are equally happy, those who supported him and those who did not even support him. I am very sure, I am proud of the governor, Godwin Obaseki. He's going to bring everybody together to work with him and ensure that he deliver the promises, his campaign promises, even more than his campaign promises, that he's going to deliver such that the people of Edo State will be happy that they got him as the governor. And from there on, after his tenure, we also pray that whoever is going to take over should take after him whatever he has established and or he has started should be continued. And like I said earlier, our head, I'm not there yet. I'm not at home. I'm broadcasting from the United States of America. We heard that the Ogbamundia Stadium, Dr. Samuel Ogbamundia Stadium, that they formerly called Ogbe Stadium, was lighted up a couple of days ago, 24 hours, and the neighboring streets and adjoining streets everywhere enjoy the same 24 hours, power supply. And all government establishments are going to equally get the same 24 hours uninterruptible power supply anytime soon. I think he's going to be doing it, on, phase by phase. So I think this is phase one, and we're very proud to have him. And then many things out there that he needs to do. He's also going to improve on the economy of our state. He's going to improve on the economy of our state. That is what the people are expecting him to do. There is hunger in the place. There's hunger in the place. But then again, the people have to be, diligent. They have to do something. They have to, be creative. They have to join the governor. Governor Obaseki has revamped the Benin Technical College, where people are going to be trained. They're going to be trained to be able to, be on their own, to not only rely on the government. Once they are trained, they will be having a lot of technical professionalism. They can become technicians, in various fields. So that's what we expect. As I was saying, I have been announcing earlier on that there was a mistake on the time published for this show, especially for those in the UK. Joining us now from London is our regular guest, Mr. Ronnie Jacobs, who you all know run an NGO, the Cancer. He's been doing a lot, both in the diaspora and back home, because he's well connected. His NGO is back in Nigeria, ensuring that nobody, we are not praying for any death, nobody lose their life again to cancer. So that is his goal. That's his goal, and that's extraordinary, So you all know that cancer is a dreaded disease, So nobody has been able to come up with a solution to how they can eradicate that disease from human race. But again, in order to reduce the death from cancer, Ronnie Jacob has taken the bull by the horns. He is out there, doing his best to ensure that nobody dies again just like that to cancer. So whoever is out there listening to us right now, we enjoy you to join her with Mr. Ronnie Jacobs to pull it on and ensure that you all make your contributions to him. He runs shows all the time. He promotes shows all the time towards the cancer, the NGO. Please do not hesitate to join him and contribute to that cause. Mr. Ronnie Jacob, welcome to the Jobran Idele-Ero show.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be a guest on your amazing show. And always a pleasure to have the privilege to speak to your audience. And I want to, first of all, commend you and appreciate you for your zealous and your energy, for your belief that we have to make Edo great again. I want to appreciate you for that and your passion for years. You've never given up on your state and your community. And I hope that all the Edos in diasporas are watching you and that they could take a leaf from your book to be encouraged to do more for their community. So it's a pleasure, and I'm humbled to be on your show. And please, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jacob. I'm going to leave you on the screen for now. Basically, today is a great day in the whole world. There was an election, election that took place in the United States of America. Since on Tuesday, we'll all be having a vigil, waiting for the announcement.
I have a song for you.
Go ahead. Okay, give me the song. Let it go. Come on.
Biden a biggie man, who no know I'm calling small boy. Biden a biggie man, who no know I'm calling small boy. Biden a biggie man, who no know I'm calling small boy.
Biden a biggie man,
who no know I'm calling small boy.
Biden a biggie man, right? Biden a biggie man. Who no calling small man, Biden a biggie man. Who no calling. Congratulations, Joe Biden of the United States of America. He's going to be the 46th president of America. You see, that is life. You never give up. I mean, everybody know that the man is come of age, but he's been in politics for a long time. He's been the senator for I think about 40 years, if I'm not mistaken. He's been there. Yeah. He is struggling. He has, gone through a lot of, challenges, losing his son, who was 46 years old.
He never gave up.
He never gave up. But today, at 77, he's been pronounced the president-elect of the United States of America. So that is life.
Correct.
Never give up. Never give up. The struggle has to continue. As long as we have life, the struggle got to continue. Thank you, Mr. Ronnie Jacob. Now we're going back to Edo State. Now, the topic is about the governor is preparing to take over for the next step. Governor Godwin Obaseki is preparing to take over.
Correct.
I think precisely should be like about a week from now or so, or less than a week, for the swearing in, the inauguration of the governor for the second term. Now, the people gave him overwhelming victory in this election. Both those at home and those in the diaspora. We all worked tirelessly, towards his success in the polls. At the polls. Now that he has succeeded, he's about to be sworn in. We are expecting a lot from him, and I want us to talk about a little bit about what we are expecting him to do in the next 4 years. So, Mr. Ronnie Jacobs, as the governor-elect, you know, he went through a lot of challenges in the past 1.5 years.
Yeah.
You know, now that all that is over, is been put aside, what do you expect the governor to do to move our state forward to the next level?
I think there are so many things that we expect governments to do in Africa, but in particular in Edo State. In respect to the diasporas, I will speak from that angle. So I think that the key thing that he needs to do, he has done one. Number one, he's provided power so that we can have electricity for our businesses. Because I run an NGO in Nigeria, we have a health center, and I understand how much we pay on generator and diesel, and I understand the challenges. So by having electricity and having power, that is number one priority. Number two, security. The gentleman is working with various security organizations and the government and the federal government to ensure that we improve our security. That's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult for him to do. Because I'm being realistic with you, because I understand that these are the key things. If we have electricity and we have security, it makes it easier for us to invest more in the country. Now, as far as he has the plan, you see, the beauty about the government of Edo State, he has the plan, he has the intentions, he has the will to make the environment economically viable for us to come and invest. The challenge is, how do we now implement those things? How do we now encourage him? Because he doesn't have the resources. The truth of the matter is, the state government does not have the money to turn the state around to how we want the state to be. We as investors have to go and support and partner with the governor to make the state better. There's no point me saying to you, oh, provide light, provide security, provide good roads, provide this, provide that. The question I want you to ask me then would be, Ronnie, you're asking the government to do all these things. What are you going to do? You are there in Texas. You're making a difference. You're calling different diasporas. You're calling different people. You're encouraging them to go and invest in their state. You're raising awareness of the development of the state. Now, our responsibility now is, what can we now do to help the government to improve the state? We understand there are problems in Nigeria, my brother. You and I know. Things are rough, things are difficult, there are challenges. I understand all that. However, I can speak from my point of view. I employ over 7 people. I pay taxes, they pay taxes. Those 7 people get a good wage, and what do? They now pay for their families. Now imagine if 100 diasporas go back home and invest in Edo State, the difference that will make. 100 people employing 7 people. That's 700 people. That's 700 families that will be taken out of poverty. So enough, a time is, listen, your show should have a tag at the bottom. Enough talking. Joe Biden stopped talking and he went for what he believed in. Buhari tried 3 times before he became a president. Donald Trump is going to come back in 2024 to try again. So that's a fact.
I don't know about that.
No, it doesn't mean he can win. He has the right to try.
Of course he does. You're right.
You understand?
Yes.
But going back to Edo State, listen, there is no better time for us to invest and support the governor. The governor cannot do it on his own. He can't do it on his own. He doesn't have enough money. He doesn't have enough resources, physical resources, financial resources, educative resources. He doesn't have the resources. He needs partnership to help to impact and change the state. There's always going to be corruption. There's always going to be security issues. There's always going to be housing problems. There's always going to be erosion. There's always going to be problems. But he needs us now to say, listen, what little thing can we do to support the state? The election is over. The battle is over. Now let's face the war.
Correct. Thank you so much for that. Okay, now before you came, I was talking about that, a little bit about it, or you just said it
Yeah.
all. I mean, our other guest that used to appear on this show, I don't know what's going on right now, but he has not been able to come up. I hope he's okay wherever he is.
That's
I'm talking
fine.
about Ambassador
Yeah.
Waifo. He has
Yes.
equally been talking about what you just said now, that the people should go home and invest and partner with the governor. Because
Correct.
actually the governor cannot do it alone, like you just said. You just said it all, that he can't do it alone. But he has to create the enabling environment for the people to
Yeah.
come. Many people in the diaspora have been scared of, you mentioned the security. They've been scared
Yeah.
that, oh, I understand that, it's not safe to go home. No,
Yeah.
no, this is a new era. The governor is working hard, tirelessly, I mean, that everywhere be secured in the state. So this
Mm.
is beyond that now. It used to be like that. People used to be scared that, oh, well, if I go home now, I'm not sure if I'm safe and all that stuff. I agree
Yeah.
with you. I am using this opportunity. You and I, we're using this opportunity to tell everyone that don't be scared. Go home. The governor has given. He is not God. He can do his best, but at least
Can I
exactly. So he
interrupt?
can do his best. That's
Let
all he
me
can do.
let me
That-
interrupt you for a minute,
Right.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Now, this governor has come in, right? And this governor has made, if you want to start a business, you can register your business. Instead of taking 1 year, it takes you less than 2-3 weeks. This same governor has made it easy for you to actually register, get a piece of land to start your business. He has provided you electricity. He's working with the police now. It's not as it used to be before, whereby the police will just come and rough handle you and nothing will happen. Hopefully the NSAS has changed that.
Absolutely.
You understand?
That's correct.
So, yes, there is problem in terms of kidnapping and armed robbery and all that across the nation. There is that. But the time is, let's ask ourselves, do I really want to go and do something in my country? Or I just want to stay here and do my 9 to 5 and live a comfort zone and be blaming the government? If we blame the government, we can blame any government. We can blame Donald Trump. We can blame my president, my prime minister here in the UK. Anybody can blame. But what are you doing? Before you point one finger at somebody, you got 3 fingers pointing back at you.
That's correct.
What are you doing? Ask yourself that. What are you doing to make a difference in your stuff? Don't start saying, oh, when I went there 7 years ago, this is what happened to me. For God's sake, man. That was 7 years ago.
That's right.
People are still reminiscing of what happened when they went there, when Grenadier was in government, 20 years ago.
That's gone.
Man,
That's
enough
gone.
of that, man. I'm done with that.
Yes.
I'm sick of hearing, I'm sorry to the diasporas who are watching, I'm sick of hearing your complaints. You complain, but you don't have no investment in the country. You're not putting back, but you're complaining.
Right.
You're not investing back, but you're complaining.
Right.
What are you doing for your country that you can now say, if you're doing something, you have the right to complain? If you're sitting abroad collecting dollars and pounds, you don't have the right to complain. I'm sorry. And I can stand and defend that. If you're actively doing something and making a difference, if you put an application in and the application is not coming through, then you can complain. Then you can say, listen, I put my application in for 7 years ago, nothing has happened. Then we can investigate. But you're not doing anything. You stay away, you stay at home, you complain from Italy, from Germany, from Boston, from LA. But what are you actually investing in the country? Nothing. How is it going to get better? You're expecting somebody from nowhere, from Dubai, to send money to your state? It ain't going to happen. If you don't make a difference in your country, nobody's going to come make a difference for you.
That is very right. That is very right, Mr. Jacob. Thank you so much. You see, you cannot continue to dwell in the past. I think that's that's the message. Let us move forward. Let's move forward. Because it is always said that forward ever, backward never. We said it during the campaign that we are no longer going back to Egypt. That was Egypt. We're not going back to Egypt. No, we got to move forward. What he is saying is that let us all go home. He has created the enabling environment. He made the registration of businesses easy. He just said that. And then look at even those people who are acquiring properties. You know, all those bottlenecks that used to be there, that was hanging in there,
Yeah.
it's no longer there.
Yeah.
We no longer have
The
CDA to
guys.
disturb you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
there's no more Agbero, no more Agbero, in the system. So I mean, we should be happy. We should be proud that this man has come to redeem a lot of things that has been going on in that state that has been depriving the state from moving forward. Now that he's here, we should actually be proud and partner with him. We're talking about Governor Obaseki now to move the state forward by also contributing our own quota, you know. So we're not going to lay back. I am going by myself. I mean, I'm always there. And Mr. Ronnie Jacob also is always at home. The rest, many people they go home too, you know. And I know that a lot of people are also preparing to do so. Let us not lay back. We have to join hands with the governor to move our state forward. Now, we just talked about security, and you mentioned the electricity. Before you came in, I heard, and you probably heard too, that the governor with the Ocean power plant has lighted up the Dr. Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, formerly called Ogbe Stadium. They say it got it lighted for 24 hours uninterrupted power supply, and also that light has equally shined to the environment, the neighboring streets and all that. So the people are now enjoying the 24 hours uninterruptible power supply. He's bringing it face by face. I understand that the next one is that all government establishments are equally going to enjoy 24 hours power supply. That goes the same way that if you go home and invest, and now that we know that the light is coming, because when God said let there be light, when there's light, everything else will follow. So if you invest at home, one of the problems that has always been there is that when you invest, you spend too much on diesel or gas or petrol, as you may call it. But this time around now, when you have electricity, that you don't have to spend too much money on, your business will strive. So we are very grateful. We thank God for the life of our Governor Obaseki. The next thing is that how about infrastructure, Mr. Jacob? Infrastructure, road construction, making the buildings, infrastructures, enjoyable for the people to work. Because when you don't have good environment, it affects also your productivity. You agree with me on that. So what do you have to say about that, sir?
In terms of infrastructure, I'm sure that your audience who are listening are highly intelligent and educated. So it's always beautiful when we are having this conversation. The amount of money that the government gets in a year, it has to proportion that money. I've got 100 million, for example. I've got 20 billion a year. That 20 billion, I've got to use X amount for this, X amount of this, X amount of this. The governor cannot tar all the roads in Edo State overnight. Do you understand?
Yes.
He has to make sure, he has to make sure that he spends X amount on health, X amount on security, X amount on education, and the government has to prioritize. He has to look at Edo State at the moment. What is my priority? Number one in the government's agenda is education. Because you and I must agree that we have university students that still cannot write their names. University students that cannot write an essay. Come on, we know what is happening in our country.
That's right.
And this thing, university students, when they graduate, you call them for interview, you ask them to write something, they can't write the paragraph. The language is all over the place. We can't be doing that. Who are we deceiving? So how can these people now gain meaningful employment and make a difference to the society? They can't. So the government has said, listen, I'm going to go to the grassroots, back to primary school, and get the educative system right. It might cost me money now, but in the long term, we'll benefit it. The government now implemented Edo Best. Edo Best has now been the flagship across the whole nation.
Correct.
This will take time. So now we say government education sorted. Now the health system. How do you build primary health care in every local government? It costs money. And the government is saying, I'm going to make sure they have 24 hours light in every primary health care in every local government. He has to run pipe. He has to run pole. He has to run wire to provide light for every health center in every local government. It costs money. So he's looking for people to partner with him to do that. The bottom line is the days whereby we depend on government to fix many, many things are over. The government has small money. The government has to determine what is my priority. Putting road from Ring Road to run to your private house, those days are gone. To say, oh, the road in this road they haven't fixed my road. There's erosion in the area. Oh, call government. Yes, it's government's responsibility, but the government has to prioritize what they can do. So my point is this: the reason I gave that examples, Mr. Brown, is that yes, government will fix those things, but not at the speed or the pace or the expectation that we are expecting. Those things will happen, but they might not be his priority at the moment. The priority is he needs to employ 200,000 people. He needs to provide a secure environment. He needs to invite you as a diaspora to come and invest in the community so that he can create those jobs. Because he cannot create them. He cannot just go and build a secretariat, employ 100,000 people, and be paying them every month for doing nothing. We have people at the moment in the secretariat that are working, and those are just sitting there around the desk doing nothing. So what is the point employing more people when those that you are having don't have enough job to keep them occupied? We are creating a ghost worker and a problem for the system. So in terms of infrastructure, my brother, it's very simple. The government can only maintain what they have. They should not go and start building a brand new thing. Maintain what you have, put people in that thing that you have, and let what you have start generating income for you, so that we can go and invest in the state. That's my thinking.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Again, I know that the governor has done a lot regarding that aspect. Education is very important. You all just heard from Mr. Jacob that, I mean, a lot has been said about the degradation of educational system in our country. We want improvement on it. We want it to, be the way it used to be back in the days, where people were proud that when you graduated, we know that you actually went through school. This time around, most of our graduates are incapable of defending their degrees, so we all know that. Anyway, so moving forward, we have, I still have here, the agricultural sector, So in agriculture, I also know that the government has touched, some areas regarding agriculture. What would you expect the governor to do to improve or to do regarding agriculture? That is to be self-sufficient. I mean, we said that a lot of people are idle. They are not occupied. They are not engaged in some activities. Somehow and that's the reason why. Number one thing, remember I said before you came in that he has revamped the Benin Technical College. Where people are now trained in different skills. So that they can become entrepreneur on their own. So now in the agriculture sector, what do you have to say or advise the governor to do in the next 4 years, Mr. Jacobs?
Anyway, I will try and answer your question to the... can you hear me?
Very well.
I'll try and answer your question without... it's like your questions are trying to provoke me.
Please don't be provoked. Please don't get provoked.
The reason I'm saying that is we have to stop asking this question. What can the government do for you? We have to stop asking those questions. The question we should be asking, what can I do for my own country? We have land. Everybody has a village. Everybody can go to village and farm. Even if you can't go to the village and farm, if you are not lazy enough, you can go to our backyard and plant something. You know, it's annoying to start saying, what can the government do for us in 4 years, this, that, when we ourselves, we feel we are too big to go and plant yam at our backyard. We feel we are too big to get in our car, go to our village and plant curry. But we want the government to do everything. Ha, man.
I know.
God will help us.
I can imagine.
God will help us.
I understand. I understand that.
It's a mentality that we need to clean from our head.
Yeah.
Listen, don't expect the government to do anything for you apart from the basic amenities.
Yes.
We in agriculture, my brother, it's very simple. Whoever is watching this program, say to yourself, okay, for the next 4 years, I want to go into farming. I'm not going to depend on government. If government is giving loan or one thing, I will try and apply for that loan. Maybe I want to go and do fish farming or snail farming or rabbit farming or any farming or anything you want to do. Or I want to go and plant yam. Okay, let me go to my village and try and see how I can invest. My brother, you will get that investment. You will start that business slowly. It will grow. What has that got to do with the government? Me, I can go to my village now. My father left me a piece of land. I could start that piece of land 100 by 100. I'll start doing something there. That's not got nothing to do with the government. I can start planting something and produce. After next season, I improve. I grow. In 3, 4, 5 years' time, I've grown. What has the government got to do with that? We keep blaming, we keep trying to look for excuses. See, the biggest problem we have as Black people is that we always give an excuse for something that is stopping us from making our progress. The biggest problem we have as Nigerians, we always blame the government for being the barrier of our entry. What is the barrier of entry into agriculture in Edo State? It used to be, as you are driving your lorry, they will stop you, collect money from your hand. That has been stopped. Now you can go do your produce, bring your produce straight to the market, or you can even do your produce, government will come and buy from you. For God's sake, man, what is your excuse now? Oh, I'm too old. Oh, I'm too young. I'm too posh. I'm too proud now. How can I go and be farming? Big boy like me. All my friends are riding Camry. Who are going to go to the farm? I'm too big for that. That is our problem. What has that got to do with the government? So the government, listen, my brother, to be honest, the government is doing the best that he can do with the resources that he has. Let us as individuals make a decision of cleaning this pride from our eye, have a conscience, and go and do something for ourselves and our family. Look at the late EIE. Remember those days of EIE? EIE had a sawmill. He started with farming. Remember EIE farms?
Rubber plantation, everything, you know. Oh my God.
Thank you. Remember the late Gomudia? Yes. Remember Gomutia's fowl farm at Okoro?
Yes, oil palm, yes. You know.
Oil palm. Yes. These were farmers. They started with farming. Yes. Farming now grew. They took their time and it grew and grew before they started making money. But we don't want that. We just want government to send us 100 million to our account. We get the alert. We sit down. We text the guy, go and clear the bag. Go and do this. Nobody wants to suffer, but they want to enjoy.
Right. Anyway, thank you. You see, you just said it all, Mr. Jacob, that you see, people need to actually wake up and do something. Do something for yourself. You know, if you want to better yourself, don't wait for the government. As a matter of fact, if you look at it, you and I, we've been, we've been in diaspora for a long time. You know, we know that most people who are very successful, you know, I mean, financially and all that in diaspora, they are farmers. They are farmers. They have a lot of money. They do not depend on the government. Yes, they may depend on government they may ask the government to give them some incentives like primary loan or give them, seedlings and all that stuff. They don't even wait. They don't wait. Because if you wait, you will starve. You will starve. That's what it is. Because, hey, manna is no longer fall from heaven. As we used to say, that manna will... No, government is not manners that used to drop back in the days. No. Everybody now should wake up, both men and women, go do something, create something for yourself, and better your life. If you wait for the government, it's going to be always be like that. So, and no wonder, you know what I mean, I don't want to go back that one anyway. So, I know that our people, we are not lazy. We are not lazy people. The way we were raised and the way we are still being raised back home, we don't have to depend on government. There's a lot of land. There's a lot of land out there that you can go into, like Mr. Jacob just said. I know people back in the day they invest on cassava, plantation.
Yeah.
The oil plantation, like we just said, we make sure he just made example of Dr. Obemudia, and then we also have people rubber plantation like EIE, and many things that you can do, and those things are there. You don't even have to pay for some of them. You don't have to pay anything to get it done.
Correct.
And then you get a produce at the end of the day that you will sell to make the life of your life and that of your family better. Yes.
Even the issue we used to have with Fulanis, that issue has been resolved.
Okay.
The governor has resolved that issue.
Right.
We don't have Fulani herdsmen anymore going into farm and taking people's products.
Right.
That has been resolved.
Okay.
So what is the excuse now to say, no, I really would love to hear from diasporas what their excuse is now, why they feel that nobody is saying relocate. Nobody is saying relocating. We're just saying invest. You understand? You have a farm, you go there 3-4 times a year, you go for planting, you go mid-season, you go for harvest. You come back to your UK, America, anywhere you are. You understand? It's like, you're tired. It's not rocket science.
Real quick here, let's talk about because we don't have much time anymore. It was my bad. I made a mistake on the publication.
Great show.
Well, so however, first of all, I forgot to tell you that when you came in, I mean, you're looking so good and younger. What's going on, Mr. Jacobs?
Your money. It's the money that you are paying me.
I wish. Anyway, so we talk about let's talk about environmental sanitation quickly, very briefly, and the taxation, the IGRO, the way Amana, the governor or the government should collect the IGRO, which we equally help them towards the growth of the economy of our state and Nigeria, in general. So on the environmental sanitation, that is cleanliness. I heard today that the governor himself and the deputy with their aides, they went out there early today, to clean up. Look at that. That's a humble beginning. Look at that. So for a governor to humble himself and go to the street and clean, why can't we clean, for God's sake? Clean our environment. Mr. Jacobs.
I think in regards to environmental sanitation, it has always been the responsibility of everyone to clean your surroundings. However, we have Environmental Sanitation Day where the government and our local government chairman and everyone comes out to clean. But I think in the short term, it is very important for the government to ensure that, I like what they are doing with the Waste Management Board, whereby they are reducing the insurance. 1 second, please.
All right.
I like what they're doing, whereby they are ensuring that. 1 second, there's a loud music.
No problem. Yes, he is talking about the environmental sanitation, and there's a little bit of distraction right there. But however, I believe that cleanliness is next to godliness. So our people, we should be able to clean our environment,
Okay,
so
I'm back.
Jacob, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so in terms of what they're doing with the Waste Management Board is to ensure that those of us who have organizations are not being overcharged to cover the cost of the waste management team. So I think when they're able to ensure that the cost of the waste managers is spread across everyone, so that the people who have, who can afford waste management, those guys collecting our bins, are not being overcharged. If they could spread that cost, so every household pays, so there's a fixed price. So, for example, you have a business, they overcharge you because they know that you can pay, and those who don't have, who just live at home or have one staff, they don't. So they have to work out how the modalities of that fee. That's one. And number two, it comes back again to us. You know, do we want our city to be clean? Are we clean people? Are we taught to be clean? You understand? So it's back to us again. See, that's why I always say all these things, my brother, it's back to our own orientation. If we change our orientation, if we have pride and value for ourselves and self-conscious and have a conscience, things will be improved. We have to go back again to the basics to say, listen, if I eat and throw things on the floor outside on the road, who am I infecting? Am I affecting myself and my children? Because we eat, we throw out the window. God. But anyway, what the government has to do, from his point of view, ensure that the waste managers cover as much area as they can. Make sure that the levy from the waste manager is not too high on organizations, because we're all going through a challenging time. And then for individuals, please, let's have a conscience. Let's not just eat and throw things on the floor, you know, and then empty your bin outside. You want to poo, you poo outside. You pee against the wall. All those things are issues that are creating all those problems, you know. It is well. I think that will be my. I think we're rounding up now, so I have to.
Right.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
like I said, we are about to round up the show because
Thank you.
hopefully next time I will not miss the time. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah. So now we are going to round up the show. We have said a lot. It is now left for those of you watching us wherever you are, at home, in the diaspora. Please let us join hands with the governor and his deputy to move our state forward to the next level. I want to thank Mr. Jacob for coming to the show today. I really appreciate your time, you know, as usual. So I want to ask you, if you don't mind, to always respond to my invitation, because you are very, very useful resources here that the people are waiting out there. They're anxious to hear from people like you, you know, so that will motivate them to do more, you know, for our state and our country. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
I hope to see
and I just want
to.
I want to end by saying, I hope that your audience can see me. I want to end by saying that I want to appreciate you for what you are doing. I want to really thank you for taking your time out and all your energy because you have a passion for your state.
Right.
You have a passion for your local government and for your community. You are doing this week in, week out. Nobody's paying you. You're using your investment. You're using your time. Nobody's sponsoring you. You are doing all this because you have a passion and a conscience to improve Edo State. So I pray that God will reward you and that your work that you are doing would impact one or two lives that would be able to say, listen, enough is enough. Let me go and make a difference in my state. So God bless you and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that prayer. I claim it, and I want to also thank you and ask the Lord to continue to bless you and make you even more handsome. And the rest of the week. And then
Madam start getting angry. Madam will start thinking something else.
Bless you and your family, and bless your handwork, bless your job. Let God increase you so that you'll be able to continue to carry out your duty on your NGO that you are doing. You don't know how much that is impacting on the people. We appreciate anybody that is investing on health. It's not a waste investment. We appreciate you and thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Yeah, we'll see you next time on the show. It has been a pleasure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Joe Brown Idele-Ero show, happening live on Facebook and YouTube. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is www.youtube.com/user and /Joe-Ero100. And that's our YouTube channel. And again, that's about we have for you today on the Joe Brown Idele-Ero live broadcast all the way from Dallas, Texas. Wherever we go, we take our broadcast along with us. We take our channel and our network with us. So even if we are not here, we will be able to broadcast to you live from wherever we are all over the world. Again, I want to thank you for joining us, for listening to the program. We ask the Lord to bless you and your family and your work, your businesses for the rest of the week, as we expect you to join us again on Wednesday, same time, same station, the Joe Brown Idele-Ero show, join our channel. Please do not forget, it is coming up again on Wednesday. It's every Wednesday and Saturdays, the same time. God bless you, and we will see you back.
When well. You're the one we got it, and then I go canny. You're the one we got it, and then I go canny. You're the one we got it, and I'm going in a man who pass. When I was all I lose up, name well. Saboneme went, or the men who gave by me. Saboneme went, what I did without go. What I did without go, Sagapunyo. Oh, but I need like I don't know. When I came about me, I saw a bed. What I do well. When I came about me, I saw a bed. What I do well. I got a phone again. I got back with without. What I got back with without. Without you. No me llega yo, Madre. Amo y me llega yo, Mario. Aquí más mensaje yo toco. Aquí más mensaje yo toco. Y vete que nadie, amo me llega yo, Mario. Vete que nadie, amo y me llega yo, Mario. Dame no vi que me hagan ese cagabe que le gusta, gusta o ayudar